As this winter storm continues to blast western New York, we've been reaching out to police because they are the ones who are out there keeping us safe. So we've got our state police friend, Trooper Jim O'Callahan, on the phone for us this morning. Jim, good morning. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you. Let's talk about that tractor trailer ban and that accident. 21 cars just outside of Batavia, including that jackknife tractor trailer. They're facing a stiff fine this morning.
Yes, we had quite the night and the day yesterday, but I don't think it's over. From what I'm hearing, there's the 219 still a whiteout, which is closed. Even in the Hamburg area, Route 5 is closed. But, yeah, I mean, that's the worst-case scenario yesterday. We're very, very lucky and very happy that our trooper is okay. Definitely some serious injuries, but not life-threatening injuries. But with that being said, we absolutely have to remind these truck drivers to not drive during this ban. We're dealing with a lot of truck traffic on the roadway. I talked to troopers this morning before calling in for you guys. But the Thruway and other troopers that are on roads that are dealing with the ban have been pulling truck traffic over all night, and they're being ticketed because essentially they're the people on the roadway where you have this big vehicle. It creates such a different atmosphere that if they get stuck or jackknifed or flip over or roll over because of the wind, it creates quite a significant traffic issue for us.
We are so happy to hear that your trooper is doing well as well. But let me ask you about the driver of that tractor trailer. Is that person facing a penalty, a fine, and how about these other tractor trailer drivers?
Yes, as you can see, there was more than one tractor trailer involved there. It's about 4 or 5. I think one directly involved with the troop car being struck. Yes, they did get a couple tickets, I'm not going to lie. And the crazy part is they were very confrontational about getting tickets, which you would believe, like, you have to assume that was coming. But it is one of those things. And even talking to troopers last night, a lot of the drivers are like, they're just like, oh, we're looking for a place to pull off. We're going to pull off up at the next exit. But they're coming from, like, Michigan, or they're going to Maine, it's not like they haven't been. It's not like they just got on. They've known the whole time. They've been passing all the billboards, the signs. They hear it on the radio. And there really is no excuse. We're 2 days in. The ban's been put in place, so it shouldn't be a surprise anymore.
Yeah, and this is something that the governor mentioned yesterday, and he essentially said that they were forewarned about all of those tractor-trailer bans. As you mentioned yesterday, and I just want to confirm, this ban is likely to be in place until tomorrow or today, Trooper O?
It'll be today, tonight, unless things change. Obviously, if the storm remains and it's not moving out maybe as quickly or, just kind of spreading out as quickly as we maybe thought, then they'll extend it or extend road closures. But right now, it'll probably end tonight sometime. But like I said, a lot could change, and if there's an extension, we'll let everyone know.
Okay, I have one more question for you, Trooper O. Donald Horton on Facebook just moments ago asked me, what happens if you're just getting out of work right now and you have to go home to a place where there's a travel ban like Lackawanna? What do you do?
That's a good question. The one, if you stay at work, depending on the weather, if you're looking out your work window and it's a complete whiteout, it might be a good idea to just hunker down for a few hours, wait till daylight. It is 5 o'clock. In a few hours, it'll be day. They may lift it once the daylight kind of comes around. But if you have to, for some reason, get back to your family for whatever needs, travel slowly. Obviously, take precautions, drive slow. But if you could just remain where you are, especially for a few more hours when it's daylight, things might change.
There you go. Plus, many of those travel bans set to expire coming up in the next few hours. So hopefully that'll help. Better safe than sorry. Trooper O, thank you so much for joining us.